Welcome back to the show. Now, earlier in the show, I mentioned ScoreMaster's 3-week rule, which is the smartest money advice I've heard in a while. And to give you more insight, I invited ScoreMaster.com's Hermena Cortez to break down how the 3-week rule can help you save tens of thousands of dollars. Please welcome Vice President of Product Partnerships for ScoreMaster, Hermena Cortez. Welcome to the show, Hermena.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. So you guys have been talking about the 3-week rule for months on your show, but do you really know how it works?
No.
I'm a customer, but I get the alerts, but I'm not really sure. Like, why 3 weeks?
Sure. So most consumers have no idea how their credit scores are reported, calculated, or even the impact that it has on their interest rates. For example, I've seen cases where somebody has saved $6,000 on a car loan just by having a better credit score. And I've also seen cases where they've saved upwards of $100,000 and more on a 30-year fixed mortgage. So credit matters. So basically the 3-week rule states that before you buy a house, a car, or really you apply for any sort of loan, you go to ScoreMaster.com first and you check your score, you see how many points you can get. Usually on average, our members can get 61 points in about 20 days. So hence the 3 weeks. And that way, when you apply, you get the best interest rates possible and you save a ton of money.
But wait. Doesn't 61, okay, I'm the finance guy. Doesn't 61 points seems like a stretch when we see credit score commercials bragging about increases a score of only 10 to 20 points?
Yeah, so most like boost scoring services, right? That's about what they're going to get you. But our data scientists have literally discovered and patented a strategy that outsmarts those services and even the financial institutions so that you can get results really fast.
Hmm.
Now, Jimena, I like to live my best life. You know, I'm the fabulous girl. I like to get yachted out, trips. I like to wear my Gucci. So and I need my credit score increase so I can continue to finance things I can't afford. So can ScoreMaster tell me how many points I can add to my credit score and just how long and how long?
Absolutely. So we've got 2 ways in which we do this. And one way is the first way is our score boost feature. And so basically what that's going to do is it's going to tell you when to pay your cards and by how much. So for example, your due date or your payment date is actually not when you should be paying your credit cards. We have discovered the dates that every financial institution is going to report your balance. So we have you pay just a few days before so that it reports the lowest balance possible, and that's going to shoot up your score. So basically, for example, I was one of those people that would always pay their credit cards off on the last day possible. And literally just by doing this, I went from a 740, which is pretty good, to a 790. So we tell you which cards to pay and depending on your budget, where to put your money, and then we'll show you how many points that's going to boost your score. Now, the second way in which we do that is if you've got negatives on your credit report or credit reporting errors, we allow you to communicate directly with your creditors through our system, and we're going to mail that letter out to your creditor for you. So by law, they've got 30 days to respond to you. And if they approve your request, they also have to notify all 3 bureaus. So you literally can get the whole thing handled with the creditor and the bureaus just by pushing one button in our system, and it saves you, a ton of time.
Very nice. Now, Hermena, we're almost out of time, but before you go, what advice can you leave our viewers about, how to manage your credit scores and how ScoreMaster's 3-week rule can help them?
Absolutely. So we've talked a lot about, boosting your score and getting a better credit score. And that's one part of it. And we certainly help you with that. But once you have a good score, you definitely want to protect it. So we not only got you the way to boost it, but we've also included $1 million of identity fraud insurance and live credit monitoring alerts so you can stop fraud as it happens. So for example, like I recently had some charges going on my Amex and it was some traveling stuff. So Amex thought it was me, but it actually wasn't. And they didn't notify me, but I saw the notification coming from ScoreMaster. So I was able to stop that fraud as it was happening versus, logging in way later to my account a month or 2 down the line and figuring out somebody compromised my card.
Wow.
Well, thank you. The people in the chat are saying how this is a lot of helpful information and they appreciate it. Hermena, where can our listeners learn more about ScoreMaster?
Absolutely. So you want to make sure that you go to ScoreMaster.com/T, that's TEA, because you're going to get a much better price by going to the special pricing from TEA. If you go to the homepage, you're actually going to pay a little bit higher. So you want to make sure you go to ScoreMaster.com/TEA and we'll take good care of you.
Jimena, thank you for joining us. And, listen, we appreciate ScoreMaster's partnership with TGIF and supporting us here at Fox Soul. And this is really helpful information for our soulmates and for everyone that's watching. So thank you so much. Be sure to build your credit up with ScoreMaster. Jimena gave us some fantastic advice. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And while we're in the break, you go ahead and log on to ScoreMaster.com/TEA and get you signed up. We'll be right back with more after the break.